Hello everyone, this is Jibu for my third video demonstrating you the possibilities and functionalities of the Earthdawn character sheet and API and compendium for Roll20. This will be a video that is more for GMs on how to create and manage creators, opponents, so that you can actually run a game now that your players have player characters. So again, very dependent if you have the compendium or not. And if you have the compendium, things can get very easy, very quick. Because with the compendium, you can, if you're in the tab of the compendium, you will have all the listings here, and you could just go into creators, and you could just drag an ape, and it would drop directly your ape, and you see that the ape you have here is completely created and populated with its attacks, with all its abilities and so on. It is in edit mode, so you could directly change anything you want. I would have a tougher ape, so I could just go on put in a 7, but pretty easy, and it's already linked to its token. There are also masks, so you could just navigate masks and decide that what you have, let me find a mask that is fun for an ape. You could have a water attuned ape. You just need to, again, drag, drop, and you see the adjustments have been made here. And your ape is an ape elemental aspected, water attuned, and nothing more to it. And you just have to go down, exit creation, and your ape that is here is basically ready to go, ready to roll. He could directly attack our project roll here, as easy as this. Oh, I exited the game. Okay, but not everyone has the compendium, so we got you covered. So let's say now I want to create an opponent, and so the first thing I'll do is to add a character. Again, reconnect it to the API, and here you could just go on like a player character. You go and you do the things one by one, line by line, you put stats and so on. But I have better for you. You have here these two hidden fields for creature import and masks import. Let me open the creature import, and you see again this small, you remember this small one, we had it for talents, for you copy some text in the text import box and it just imports. Well, let's see what happens if I go to my GM guide, and now I want my silverback ape. I just take the text, copy, put in text import, and click out, and I have a silverback ape. Well, of course, it's text recognition, so it could be imperfect. You will have to look a bit and to compare a bit with the books to be sure that everything is right. But damage on arm 13, damage bite 14, damage thrown 12. 13, 14, 12. Looks good. Okay, but here you didn't have the token automatically created. So again, you will need to link your token. So I'll put a token on the map. The one I have close by is not an ape, it's a dragon. So this is a strangely looking ape. I resize it before, and I'll link it, and it's done. There's another thing that is interesting, is that, remember here we chose NPC. There's another choice that is called Mook. What are Mooks? Mooks are for when you have minions and you have several of them, and you don't want to have one character sheet for each. There is the possibility, if you want to have many apes, there is a possibility that you duplicate, and here you will have each of the apes with its own character sheet. Each of them will have its own character sheet, and that's good. And there is in fact an API to do that developed by Chris that is called duplicate character and token. But this tends to load your game. So another way to do that is to use a Mook. If you set the creature as a Mook, you have to relink. But what will happen, and what's interesting, is that when you will exit creation, in fact, the damage, the wounds, and karma, if any, will not be stored at the sheet level anymore. You could just go and copy your silverback ape looking for like a dragon anytime you want, but each of them would have its own health. I change the health of one, it doesn't change the other because it's only one character sheet, but this is several characters, and the health and the conditions are stored only at token level and not at the level of the character sheet. Whereas if you take my other ape here, if I try to duplicate here, in fact, it's several times the same token, but each of them is still the same character. I'd have to try, but yes, you see, if I change the health of one, the other one is changing too, because it's an NPC and not a Mook. So this is a way to manage your character so that you're able to have multiple copies of the same. Either you make actual copies of the character sheet and of the token, or you use Mook and you just need to duplicate the token, but you only have one character sheet. So these are the basics for GMs to have creatures and NPCs so that you can have an opposition for your player characters. And this is good because my next video would be about running a fight and on making some rolls. So I'll show you on the next video. Have a good day.